gentlemen, thank you so much for having me on this very interesting session, which is how Metaverse will transform e-commerce future. Before I jump onto the details of the session, I want to introduce myself quickly. My name is Anurag. I am founder of a company called Techies Infotech. We have over a decade of experience in IT services, and primarily we are into e-commerce solutions. So we do e-commerce consulting, we do e-commerce development, and we are into e-commerce marketing. We have been catering to customers across the globe. Our major clientele comes from Middle East. We are serving Sharaf retail. We are serving brands like Forever 21, Sony Electronics, Adventure HQ, so on and so forth. So today I'm here to discuss a very interesting topic, which is also the buzzword in the market, which is the metaverse, which is the next tech solution. Primarily, it will be merging offline and online commerce together. So, the way Mark Zuckerberg introduced his vision, Meta, I'm sure people have seen the videos, and also they've seen the press releases that Facebook has done. And, Mark quoted, like, hope that within the next decade, the metaverse will reach a billion people, host hundreds of dollars of digital commerce, and support jobs for millions of creators and developers. So as a founder and CEO of a tech company, I'm totally convinced that this is going to be the next tech revolution, and I'm sure by end of the session you guys will agree to what I said. So just to set the expectations right, I'll be talking more on the e-commerce side of the metaverse. I'll not be talking cryptos. I'll not be talking about NFTs directly. I'll not be talking about how to trade cryptocurrency. This session is specifically for e-commerce and retail businesses who want to diversify and who want to actually embrace the blockchain technology. So, before I start, I want to give you some background, how the e-commerce and metaverse has been collaborating in the past already. Since it is at a very early stage, but let me tell you, it's already there. The technology, AR, VR, the blockchain, the crypto, it is already there in e-commerce space. I'll give you a few examples to support my statement. I hope you have seen Amazon AR shop room decorator. You can actually decorate your room. You can fit in the furniture through AR tools. You can click picture of your room, and you can actually decorate the complete room. And that's something that people are really liking, and Amazon is going big on advertising this AR tool. Somebody in the previous session was talking about Lenskart, how Lenskart has brought a revolution, and it has actually disrupted the power glasses market in specific. So Lenskart came up with an AR experience wherein you just upload your selfie, and you can try different frames, different sunglasses that suits your face, and based on that you can decide and you can make a purchasing decision. So they are going pretty heavy on the AR tool, and it is being acknowledged by most of the digital shoppers. And what I'm trying to say is companies like Lenskart, who are like tech heavy, tech oriented companies, they have started investing on other technologies. They have started working on the virtual experience. And one of that example is L'Oreal Virtual Try On. It gives you an option to try the cosmetics, to try your hair colors, try your lip color, and you can actually see how does you look after applying those stuff on your face. And that's how they have been marketing as well. Another great example is IKEA's Studio app, and this is one of the brilliant tools, I would say, which is embracing the AR VR technology. It gives you an option not only to select your furniture and fit it into your room, but it also gives you option to decorate your room, your wall paintings, your wall colors. And it gives you an option to even replace your existing furniture with the new one. It gives you those white empty spaces wherein you can fit in your new furniture and see how it looks. And this is amazing. And the way they have been marketing, I'm sure that digital shoppers are appreciating and embracing this change. Another example is Gucci virtual sneakers. If you have heard of this new initiative by Gucci, wherein you just have to buy a shoe which is worth 13 euros, and you can use that sneakers, and you can go into the metaverse while wearing those sneakers, and you can flaunt with the Gucci logo. And there are many other examples, like virtual real estate is one of them, wherein people are buying real estate online, and this is happening, and it's a crazy market. So the way I'm quoting these examples is to help you understand that you have been interacting with all these tools. If you are a digital shopper and if you understand e-commerce industry, then it is already there. We just have to make sure that we are part of this wave, and we don't actually miss this opportunity of migrating the conventional e-commerce stores to the blockchain. And I have another video which is like a brilliant video, wherein the Walmart has actually demonstrated the virtual shopping experience. So it's a quick 1.5 minute video that I would like to play for you guys.
Hi, thanks for visiting Walmart. I will be your shopping assistant module today, but you can call me Sam for short. Okay, let's get started. I have your shopping list loaded up, and I'm tracking your oil change so I can let you know as soon as it's done. You see the tomato sauce on your left? Go ahead and grab that and then place it in your cart. Great. Looks like you need a good wine pairing. Take a look to your right. Your age has already been pre-verified through your profile, so no need to wait for an ID check. Just place the item in your cart whenever you're ready. Looks like that's everything on your list. Are you ready to check out with Walmart Pay? I'll have the TV brought out to your car. Thanks for shopping at Walmart. Have a great day.
Isn't it something amazing? You are wearing your gears, and you hop onto a virtual Walmart store, and the customer care executive, which is again a virtual customer care executive, she already knows your bucket list. She already understands what you have to purchase, and then she takes you to the virtual experience. You buy the stuff, you get it on the cart, you buy it, and it is shipped to your home. So with the advent of metaverse, I can imagine I walking on a street, and something pops up in my mind, and I figure out that I missed buying vegetables, and suddenly a virtual vending machine comes out, and I buy the vegetables, and it gets shipped to my home. So that's the future. And like I've told, it is still in the early stage, but we have been experiencing these experience in the past, and one of the great examples is Walmart. So I hope you like the video and the way they have projected. And let me tell you, this is developed in 2017. This is not a recent video. Coming to the building blocks of e-commerce in Meta, it is important to understand what all building blocks will help you achieve your aim of transforming from a conventional store to a blockchain enabled e-commerce store. So the most important part is augmented reality and virtual reality. We have been talking about AR as a technology which is already being embraced by the e-commerce players. And over half of the consumers, around 61% of the consumers, they prefer making a purchase from a site that incorporates augmented reality. So I'm sure there's a lot of new stuff happening in this space, and people are very very aggressively working on the augmented and the virtual reality, and that forms the most important block of the e-commerce in Meta. Second is the blockchain technology. The primary reason to adopt blockchain is to make transactions safer and faster. I have been hearing a lot in the e-commerce space about cyber threats and cyber frauds. In fact, more than percent of e-commerce owners, they experience some sort of fraud and some sort of cyber threat on their e-commerce stores, and that is the impact that blockchain will bring, that will be actually tremendous. So having blockchain on your e-commerce stores will actually be the game changer, and I'll be talking more about blockchain in my coming slide. The third most important block is non-fungible tokens. People have been talking about NFTs, but with respect to e-commerce, imagine if instead of uploading your digital pictures of your product, you upload NFTs of your product, and that itself will create a new value proposition for your brand. And then you can have those NFTs as a digital asset. And imagine, then there's no point somebody copy pasting your content, because that is your content, you are the owner of that content. So brands and consumer, they actually facilitate transactions and create NFTs, and they upload on their stores, and that takes them to the next level. So last is gamification. Of course, consumers want to be entertained. Consumer wants to have a gamification kind of experience, wherein they have reward points, loyalty programs based on some interaction with the app, which is like a gaming app. And then gamifying the retail experience is the key to creating more immersive brands. And these four building blocks creates the Meta, which is specifically for e-commerce. And people keep asking me why we should embrace blockchain as a technology in e-commerce, why we should transition from a conventional store to a blockchain enabled e-commerce store. So one most important point I have already discussed, that it offers you enhanced security. Data breaches and fraudulent transactions are major concern these days, and with blockchain you can avoid cyber threats. That's number one. Number two, you definitely have easier and faster transaction, because you don't have traditional banks involved in the transaction. People can transact from one cryptocurrency to another, and since it is a peer-to-peer transaction, there is very minimal cost, and there's no delay in payment processing as well. The third most important point is cost reduction. Obviously, when you have a seamless integration with your inventory, with your payment processing, with your product descriptions, with your images, all the business activities like resource heavy in the conventional e-commerce, they can be combined together conveniently, and that will actually help businesses reduce the cost to a larger extent. And then of course the complexity of supply chain management, that's the most painful part of e-commerce. Bills of cargo, and the stages of supply chain, right from the purchase to the shipping. If that is being clubbed together in the real time, and the product information is verified, then the complexity of supply chain is reduced to a larger extent. And I have couple of case studies wherein we have actually managed to optimize the supply chain, and it ultimately helps in reducing cost. Of course, you have access to global consumers when you come on blockchain and you allow cryptocurrencies on your store. Then definitely the entire world is your market, and that opens a whole new era wherein you can supply services and goods to people across the globe. And there is a very very specific use case why you should be embracing e-commerce with blockchain is your loyalty programs and personal offers. People want to give personalized experiences. People want to make sure that their shoppers are always hooked to their e-commerce platform, and that is how online retailers can make the difference. They can offer reward points based on their shopping experience, and these reward points can be distributed across multiple sites within the community, within the blockchain community, and then people can redeem these offers anywhere outside their own e-commerce platform as well. So I think with these advantages, I'm pretty sure that people would definitely like to move to the blockchain, and it has already started. Big brands have started testing the waters. They are creating stores that are on blockchain, and they are testing. And definitely with the brands like Expedia, Microsoft, Shopify working big on the blockchain, and they have actually started accepting crypto as a mode of payment. Definitely it a new perspective to the blockchain technology with respect to e-commerce. So since I'm running short of time, my final thoughts are, over 22,000 stores around the world currently allow customers to pay with cryptocurrency, and most of the big brands like Tesla, Microsoft, they have already started accepting cryptocurrency. And the global e-commerce industry as a whole is almost a 27 trillion market. And with the new e-commerce players coming in, there's a need to engage online shoppers and give them a personalized experiences. And one reason why blockchain is gaining traction, because ultimately it is gonna help both the merchants and the consumer. And industry experts agree that while the potential for blockchain is tremendous, it is still at the early stages, but blockchain will definitely be an integral part of the new financial and e-commerce ecosystem. With this chain, I would like to help you. I'll be there in the lobby section to take up your questions, and I want to ask you: are you ready to build your first e-commerce stores on blockchain? Thank you so much, guys, for your time. I'm open to the queries that you might have. Bhati, over to you.
Anurag, thank you so much. We really enjoyed the session. We have a couple of questions. Uh, Let me quickly pick up the first one. Please let me know if you're able to see the questions in the Q&A section.
Yes, I can see that. There's a question which is: it is understandable that metaverse is not so recent phenomenon, but what is your opinion regarding educating customers to use this high-end virtual mode of shopping? And it is being asked by Diksha. So Diksha, thank you for bringing up this question. And we as a conventional tech company, we work with Shopify, we work with Magento, we work with WooCommerce, and it is actually difficult to help customer understand the values that blockchain as a technology brings into the e-commerce industry. But I have been talking to a lot of customers recently. In fact, I was in Dubai last week, and I was talking to one of our customers who are going heavily on e-commerce, and they are investing a lot of money on e-commerce. They are pretty much open because you know what, this is the buzzword in the market, and people want to know more about it. And with the limited knowledge that customer has, there is an opportunity to educate them, and then convince them that this is the future and they should be investing. So definitely, educating customer to use this high-end virtual mode of shopping is gonna help. But at the same time, I have seen customers who are already pretty educated, pretty informed about these latest tech tools, and they come back to us saying that, okay, why don't you build something similar to, let's say, Amazon decorator tool or L'Oreal's virtual try on. So we are all on these assignments.